So I have a class called Genocide. Yes, it's actually called Genocide, and we study major genocides around the world. And in that class, so far, we have learned about the Armenian genocide, the Holocaust, and the Rwandan genocide. And personally, I feel like we should have learned about some other genocides too. For example, Unit 731, that personally was a big genocide, in my opinion, and it should be included in the course. But any whoosies. So for people who are in semestered schools, it is my first year in a semestered school. It is very hard. I've been used to term schools, but we have exams coming up, and it's maybe really bad to say, but I am completely prepared for my genocide exam, though not for my world issues, my English, or my law exam. I don't know, I take an interest in the genocides. I know it could sound very fucked up to say that, but it just interests me. I mean, what could be going through someone's mind? Like, how could they even think just to wipe out a whole... I can't even say it. Like, I can't get my head around it. Like, I wanna know what it took to actually, like, to get that to happen. What made them decide to actually do that? Who put it in their mind that they could wipe out that whole religion or that whole group of people? How did they think they were gonna get the power for that? It just blows my mind is all. I don't know how they would be able to actually do that. We have had some very hard times in that class, meaning we've seen a lot of graphic material, we've heard real stories, we've had guest speakers, and it does get to you, honestly. Now, a lot of people in that class think I'm a bit messed up, I guess, because I take such an interest in that, but I wouldn't say that's a bad thing per se. Everyone's saying you should take an interest in history, and I'm sorry that this is my interest in this history. If you guys have heard, there's a concentration camp that is called Auschwitz in Poland, and I am saving up to go there. You can go take tours of it. One group actually went, one of the first groups, and they opened up one of these, it was this big door that led into this, not like a big, I want to almost say a big closet, but that wouldn't be a proper term for it. And if you guys know, after they would kill or torture, or after they were dead, after they killed, the Germans killed all of the Jews, or whoever else was in there at that time, they would send in workers, Jewish workers, to go clean up the dead bodies and take off all of their clothes and jewelry and pick out all of their hair. So in this closet, they found all of the clothes and all of the jewelry. How are you even supposed to respond to that? How are you supposed to... I really want to go. Not for some sick fetish or anything to go see all the torture things, but yes, I actually got that comment from someone in my class, someone that doesn't like me, but because I feel like it would be really interesting and almost needed to see what they actually went through, to see the conditions that they were in, to see their living environment, like how that it was actually there, it actually happened. And yes, I know it actually did happen, there are pictures, there is proven footage and everything, but there's some things that you can't really grasp your mind around or anything. I can't even talk because I'm so into this. I really want to go. But there are some things you can't grasp your mind around that unless you see it for yourself or you've experienced it, it's impossible. So that obviously went with the Holocaust, and there are over 22,000 concentration camps in Germany, in Poland, and just for holding cells, for Jews. That's what they were. 22,000 just to hold a certain group in one place. And then if you get me started on the Rwandan genocide, oh god, no. Two groups that were living together, they were neighbors. The Hutus and the Tutsis, if you knew that, they went against each other. The Hutus started a mass murder on the Tutsis because of who they were. They were neighbors. At the end of the documentary, The Ghost of Rwanda, there were some Hutus that were begging the Tutsis, their neighbors, to forgive them after one specifically killed her neighbor's family and children and friends, and she was asking her neighbor, one of the Tutsis, to forgive her. Would you guys be able to forgive your neighbor if they murdered your family? It's your children, your husband, your friends. Would you be able to forgive someone if they ever did that? Even if they were forced into it, even if they felt they had no choice. I wouldn't. No matter what the situation. I don't know. I get into this. It's a topic that has always interested me, and I finally got a chance to learn about it, to have a whole course on it, and it blew my mind. Like, half the things that I thought I knew were completely irrelevant to the actual facts. Honestly, I would say this course should be mandatory in every school. I think that every single person should be obligated to take this course. It will open your eyes about everything. So that's just kind of my little rant for this vlog, because I didn't know what else to talk about. Oh yeah, and also, has anyone else noticed that there is like a new plague going around? Seriously, everyone is sick. There have been like 3,892 people that have been sick since this new year with the flu, and it's crazy. 107 of them in Canada have been hospitalized, and 69 of them have been children. Maybe this is a new genocide. Okay, bye.